Swiggity, swoogity, I am coming for that booty. Even though that booty it's not really my jam. So that is why I'll be crocheting a gift out of it. I am suspecting that this yarn will be the absolute jam of my coworker's newborn baby. So yes, we are going to make another baby gift. This time we are going to make a baby blanket, but here's the catch. We only have 48 hours to do so. Today is Tuesday. It is Tuesday, 6:15 in the evening, and I'll be seeing my colleague who just had the baby, or well, just on Christmas. Anyway, I'll be seeing that colleague on Thursday noon. And of course, you've got to count in 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of work. If you're wondering why I am doing this so last minute and in such a chaotic way, then you must be new here. Welcome, let me explain. If this is my empty head, then God in 1993 was like, let's add some sensitivity, some anxiety. But you know, to balance that off, she can be artistically gifted and quite intelligent as well. More anxiety. And then maybe a little bit of chaos. More, still not enough. More chaos. And then God was like, I have created the perfect brain. Why are you so crooked? What's this all about? Please be straight now, camera. The audience can be queer as heck. This is not better. Okay, we're going for the crooked look. So now that you know what the composition of my brain is, you might think that I am unfit to crochet blankets, but haha, 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 haha. Although of course I must admit that none of these blankets have woven in ends, and most of them aren't even completely finished. At least you know that if you're ever sleeping in our guest room, you will sleep under a very lovely handmade blanket. Now, as I said, we are on a very tight time limit. Taking me Rituals box of crochet hooks. I think this is the thickest I have, a 12mm needle. Gonna make some progress today. After very inappropriately fondling this skinny yarn, we now witness the miracle of birth. Now, the plan for this baby blanket is actually to just crochet one big ass humongous granny square. Just one big one big enough to be an entire blanket. Let's go! Hello, it's multitasking time, and this is where all the magic happens. Or at least where I do all my editing and such, which has to happen as well. Yes, that was my crochet hook. I've run out of the first skinny yarn. This is where we are. I actually don't know how big baby blankets have to get. I'm just going to go until the second one runs out as well. And while, well, I don't need to do much editing right now, it's more like rendering and stuff and re-rendering, because I noticed that in the Easter video I had a bit of voiceover that was a mono track, and it was on stereo, so you can only hear it in one ear when you have headphones on. So I need to re-render that video with the right audio tracks. I am speed. I am faster than lightning, Speedy McSpeed. You stay down there, you silly little microphone. This is no longer enough to go a full way around, so I'm going to call this done. But I'm not going to call this done, because it might probably be big enough, but it's not screaming baby to me. It's screaming gray square. That's all it's screaming. Gray square. Not my jam, probably not the baby's jam. Going to change that with this little colorful skein of thick yarn. It's not as thick as the one I'm using, so I'm probably going to hold it double. And then I'm just going to make a little, I think I'm going to go for a double crochet border, not in the granny stitch, but like solid. That's probably going to look good. At least it does in my head. Let's do it! Now, while the double crochet stitch actually looked as remarkably beautiful as it did in my head, and that's probably a first, there was not enough yarn to finish the entire square, so on to frogging, and then I'll do the exact same thing, but just with a single crochet. And we'll hope that's just as beautiful. Which it will, of course it will. Have faith, trust the process. Haha! This marathon crochet session is done. Actually a lot faster than I expected it to be, because I will repeat, speed. Now, to talk a bit about the finished blanket, I am really glad that I made the last minute decision of adding this colorful border, because I think it makes it look a lot more like a blanket than just a gray square. It looks more finished. You know what I mean? You know, you feeling it? Of course, I still need to weave in the ends, because I will not be changed, but I will do so while my husband and I are watching a movie. And then I can gift this to my coworker tomorrow. I hope she likes it. And if she doesn't, then I hope her baby does, because... Anyway, I also think this was probably my most chaotic vlog I have filmed in the existence of this channel, and therefore I do not apologize, because I had fun. That is, whatever I do, still the main goal. So, if you like these kind of fiber shenanigans, then maybe you could like, comment or subscribe. But of course, that's all up to you. And as for me, I will see you in a next video. Bye bye!